Hello, my loves, and welcome back to the Secret Wins podcast, where we talk about beauty, fitness, food, and everything related to health and wellness, including mind, body, and spirit. So, today I'm recording with the ocean behind me. About once or twice a year, I try to take a trip to the beach just to spend some time, grounding my feet in the sand, horizon gazing, and letting the ocean just cleanse my soul, just, wash away everything I'm carrying that's unneeded, which is literally what the ocean feels like for water signs. If anyone's into astrology, I am a Scorpio, in case you were wondering. So, this is actually the first time that I have gone on a vacation on my own. Well, almost on my own. Milo's here. You can't see him. He's laying right here on my feet. So, he likes to go with me anywhere I go. He's like a boy. Since I have been here, I've been wondering what's the magic number? Or like how many days, hours, or minutes does it take to move, into the chill mode? I'm on day 3 here, and I think that it's just now kicking in. So like days 1 and 2 felt I still had that like work feeling, right? Like that go, go, go mode, or maybe that's just my natural mode. But today is day 3 on my vacation, and I finally feel like I can chill. In real life, back home, I definitely use yoga and meditation to activate my parasympathetic nervous system for short amounts of time on a day-to-day basis, to the point where my natural chill mode is more prominent than, say, it was 5 or 10 years ago. But here I am on my vacation, and I'm like making lists of things that I want to accomplish while I'm here. And I just have this like constant feeling that there's more I need to be doing. So, how can a person like me just let go and enjoy the present moment? Even now, I'm thinking I need to get this video out. I want to record. Like I literally want to record with the ocean behind me. How awesome is this? Like, look how beautiful this is. So, I'm like, okay, I want to get this out. Like I'm laying on the beach, and I look around and everyone else is just like drinking, relaxing, partying. Maybe I'll get there, or maybe I just don't have that chill gene. This is something I know that everyone in my family and extended family has struggled with. I can rarely remember anyone around me as a kid just like sitting and chilling. There's like this constant urge to be doing, to be going, to be moving, to be progressing. Maybe that's evolution, maybe that's biology, or maybe it's genetic, or maybe I'm superhuman. Okay, think about it. I never sleep. I work out for hours a day, and I seem to get things done when there's no time to do them. And I always struggle with this nagging feeling that if I have an entire week where I don't actually accomplish anything, I'm wasting time. But isn't it actually the other way around? I mean, isn't it a waste of a human lifetime to not enjoy the present moment fully? I started thinking about this, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do a podcast video on the chill mode. So here are my tips to anchor you into chill mode. For way too long, but particularly in the modern Western world, we've thought of the heart as simply a pumping mechanism responsible for bringing blood to the organs. The heart's physical importance is obviously important. It supports life, sending the blood of life to the tree-like limbs of our vascular system, but this is only an overly simplistic view of what the heart is actually capable of. So I don't know if any of y'all follow Greg Braden. Sometimes he says things and I'm just like, okay, is he on like, what side is he on? So I can't really tell sometimes. But I do follow his research very closely, and his latest research elaborates on the ancient technique of using the heart as an intelligent organ. I'll leave some of those links below, but the heart's intelligence has been ignored for far too long. What we've learned about the heart's wisdom in the past several years through the Heart Math Institute and through the research of psychologists, neurobiologists, and resurfaced wisdom from our ancient past should inspire everyone to look at the heart in a completely new way. All right, let me just scoot back here on the camera. I don't know if you can even still see me, but you can see my outline. You can see the beach, and that's all that really matters, right? But let me just get into chill mode here so I can talk to you about the chill mode. Can you guys hear that airplane? Look at me with ADD, like video, record, airplane, relax, chill, whatever. Okay. So for those of you who are not used to using your innate intelligence, AKA your intuition, tuning into the heart for answers to the most profound and difficult questions you could possibly drum up might seem ridiculous. Why ask the heart whether to stay in a challenging relationship or even if you should go through with a medical procedure? It might seem ignorant or even irresponsible to ask the heart questions like these, but it has wisdom that the intellect simply cannot match. And here's why. The heart doesn't send information through an egoic filter. So just like Grandmother Willow says to Pocahontas, "Que no Dora, you will understand. Listen with your heart, you will understand." You remember that? It's like back to like, oh my God, I just turned 8 years old again. Listen with your heart, you will understand. The heart knows your past, your present, and your future. It doesn't care about your egoic constructs. The heart simply speaks from a completely neutral place. If you follow the heart, that's when you truly learn the value in life. Think of it like a close friend who has your best interest at heart and doesn't care about making themselves look good to you. There is an ancient term that doesn't have a direct English translation that describes this intelligence of the heart. Hridaya is the energy which is contained within the heart chakra. This is not just the physical heart, but the spiritual heart. It contains the intelligence of God or the transcendental mind. The word comes from a Sanskrit language, and the closest meaning to English would be something like this: Hrid, which means center, and ayam, which means this. So the spiritual heart always brings you to your center. It will not veer away from your highest self. It's always taking in a 360-degree and beyond view of every situation you could possibly face. On a cellular genetic level, your heart has a direct biological link to the Spirit of God, and it can be called upon anytime, anywhere. There's a yogi, and I'm going to try to pronounce, I'm so bad at pronouncing these names. You guys, I butcher like every name on my podcast. Bhagavan, maybe? The yogi Bhagavan once wrote this to explain the spiritual heart in more detail. Just as there is a cosmic center from which the whole universe arises and has its being and functions with the power of the directing energy emanating therefrom, so also is there a center within the frame of the physical body wherein we have our being. This center in the human body is in no way different from the cosmic center. It is this center in us that is called Hridaya, the seat of pure consciousness, realized as existence, knowledge, and bliss. This is really what we call the seat of God in us. Conversely, the mind brain thinks of our past experiences, our past erroneous beliefs assigned to these experiences, and takes all sorts of twists and turns through a conceptual landscape that we've created to give us a right answer to life's deep questions. One might say the mind brain creates false perceptions where the heart is true. We place a fog type of perceptual overlay on top of a situation and then add an emotional investment. We call this real, but it couldn't be further from the truth. We think we have to obtain some great accomplishment or miracle in order to obtain supernormal wisdom or intelligence. So we go on trusting the false perceptions of the mind brain. If we were to look at the simple neurobiology of the heart, there are many more fibers leading from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. This means, as Greg Braden recently pointed out in a Gaia talk, that there is much more communication being sent to the brain than being received from it. The heart also begins beating in the unborn fetus before the brain has even been formed. This is a process scientists call autorhythmic. Humans also form an emotional brain long before a rational one. And the heart has its own independent complex nervous system known as the brain in the heart. The heart can also create a level of coherence in the body just through its rhythm, which regulates all of its systems and corrects even diseased cells. So the heart actually has healing properties as well. And finally, the electromagnetic field of the heart is about 60 times greater in amplitude than the brain and permeates every cell in the body. The magnetic component is approximately 5,000 times stronger than the brain's magnetic field, and it can be detected several feet away from the body. So the heart actually does think, and tapping into the heart's intelligence will give you massive wisdom. Here are a few steps to help you learn how to think with the heart's wisdom. First, you can focus on the heart and the heart chakra. This sends a signal to the heart that you seek its intelligence. Then you want to slow your breathing. This sends another signal to your body that you seek higher intelligence and not that of the normally stressed and freaked out ego. Deep breathing calms the nervous system and quiets the brain. So this activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Conjure a sense of gratitude, compassion, or love. These are the feelings which can trigger an activation of the heart's energy. So we have focus on the heart and the heart chakra, slow your breathing, conjure a sense of gratitude, compassion, or love, and then set your intention. So you can use a mantra like, I am here, I am present, or I show up fully, or ask a question. The question should be brief and to the point. Everyone will experience the heart's intelligence a bit differently, just like the Holy Spirit comes to everyone in whatever way they're able to perceive. So you may feel butterflies in your gut, a warm sensation growing around your body, or tingling in your fingertips. You may not feel any bodily sensations, but have a clear, short answer that comes through your mind. Know that it likely won't need a long, drawn-out story to justify its wisdom. The heart speaks directly and clearly. If it isn't, try this process again to let your body know that you seek the intelligence of the heart and not the ego. If you're interested in learning how to use kinesiology to ask and receive answers, go and watch my video called How to Manifest Your Dream Life. I'll put that link down below. Remember that practice makes perfect. So the more often you do this, the easier it will be to tap into the seats of pure consciousness, or the hridaya. Okay, loves, that's all for today. If you like this video, please subscribe and check out my website at secretwins.com. That's secret wins with a D, wins like talking. Every time I say that, people are like, secret wins, W-I-N-S. Yes, wins. No, secret wins like talking. So check out my website at secretwins.com. Also, don't forget to check out Secret Wins on Facebook and Instagram. I'm constantly posting good information there as well. I love hearing from y'all, so drop me a comment and let me know if there's a topic you'd like me to discuss. Let me know if you have questions. All right? Much love. Namaste.